Wednesday morning, folks. Here we are, back for another class. We have got circuits this morning. So we've got one big circuit, 12 exercises. We're going to go through it at least twice. We've got a quick warm-up and then we're straight in. So you need some hand weights. If you've got something like a kettlebell or a medicine ball, that might be useful. I've just got one set of hand weights, so that's going to see me through the class. So if you've got something handy, get those ready. Let's get in with our warm-up. Our warm-up's going to be fairly simple, and then we're into the circuit. So let's take our feet wide. Just going to do a little mobility warm-up. So feet wide, feet flat on the floor. We're going to inhale up, stretch up high to the ceiling. And then just the arms, allow them to come down on the exhale. And again, inhale up. And exhale down. Once more, inhale up. And then exhale down. Okay, reach one arm forwards, one arm back. I'm just going to shuffle forwards a little bit. So one forwards, one back. Settle shoulders down. And then gently alternating arms, just bringing that rotation through the torso. Gently, as you're just mobilizing through the spine, allowing that freedom of movement to come. Feeling that rotation through the length of the spine. Hips stay fairly still. There, so one forwards, one back. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center, and then we're going to reach up high with one side and low with the other. Get that length now through the arms. Keep the legs lengthened, so re-straighten the legs. Good. Reaching high, reaching low. Feel that stretch down the side. Switch it over, other side. Reach high, reach low. Good. Bring it back, both reach high, stretch high. Circle round and back. Okay, just soften the knees a little bit. So allow the knees to soften, and we're going to punch it forwards. So just getting some movement going through those arms then. Let's start to bring the temperature up as we warm up the body. So punching forwards. All right, punching it out. So in this circuit this morning, you've got 12 exercises to do, working the whole body, going through this circuit at least twice. So it's going to be work for the arms and shoulders. So punch out those arms, bringing that little bit of rotation through the torso as well. Stretch those arms forwards, pull them back. So exaggerating that movement. Good, bend the knees a little bit more. So a little bit lower in that stance. So you've got work for the legs as well through this circuit. And that midsection that's holding it all together, engage those core muscles. Right, so I should be seeing a strong punching forwards movement here. So the whole body is working. Knees are softened. Core is strong. Keep it going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk those feet in. Take into a jog on the spot. Breathe. Right, as you're doing this jog on the spot then, feel how the ankles are working. You're touching down gently with the heels on each step. You're landing on the ball of the foot. You've got that range of movement through the ankle. Lifting the knees up, so the feet are coming off the floor, aren't they? So the knees are lifting. Driving with the arms. And can you turn that up a notch? So a little bit quicker. Turn it up another notch if you can. So either running on the spot or jogging with intention. How about that? All right, wind it up for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it into a squat stance. Feet parallel, feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to reach down, touch down towards the heels, and then stretch up high. Good. And relax your breathing. Get your breath back as you do this. Squat down, reach high. As if you're lifting something off the floor. Keep the back strong. It's something heavy. Reach up high. So you're lifting up something heavy. You've got to have that back nice and strong here. And then drive up high. Controlled movements here. Right, so this is prepping you for your first one in the circuit. You've got a squat to press movement. where we squat down and we press high. So it's going to be dumbbells in hand. If you've got a medicine ball, you can have it in here. Go down between the feet, reaching down between the knees. There. And then press high. One more. There. Bring the feet together. Inhale on the way up. Exhale, circle round. One more. Energizing the body. Inhale up. And exhale, round. All right, that's your quick warm-up. We're into the circuit. We've got 12 exercises to go through. 45 seconds on each. We're starting with that squat to press. We just practiced it. Squat to press. All right, team, are we ready? Set this up. These are movements that you know. So as we go through this, you should be able to change pretty quickly from one to the next. I'll give you a heads up as to what's coming. But I'm confident that you're going to smash through this circuit. Ready with this squat to press, team? You're going in 5 seconds. You've got 45 seconds to work. Ready, set, go. Squat to press. So it's a fairly long interval, 45 seconds on each one. That gives you time to build up that work through those muscles. So legs working here, down into that squat. Smoothly up into that press. Arms and shoulders working. And I'm confident that you've got that posture as you stand up tall. The back is up straight. 15 seconds left. After this one, we're going into in and out agility. So that's fast feet. You don't need the dumbbells for this, but you're going to bring that heart rate back up. 5 seconds. You've got plenty of change over time. There's your changeover. So dumbbells go down. 8 seconds. So it's in and out. So imagine a box. Step in, step out. Go. So you're stepping in and out of that box, using the arms to drive that movement. All right then, team. So nice quick movements. So I want that heart rate to come back up. "20 seconds left. Turn it up a little bit if you can. Good. Yes. The live class is working. The screens are a blur with activity there. After this, you're going into lunge backs. So straight forward, step back lunge, alternating sides. There's your time. Good. So standing tall, reset the shoulders, lunge back, bring it up to standing. Lunge back, up to standing. There. So basic lunge, alternating sides. Okay, so you should have the technique for this in the bag. There. Lunges, the back stays up straight. Back knee goes down towards the floor. The ankle on that back foot stays in alignment. There, so it's not rolling over to the side. Do what you like with the arms, just now let them hang, you can bring them out wide. There. You can bring them forwards. You can do a rotation. Last few seconds here, then you're down on the floor, you're doing a double leg extension. That's one where you're lying on your back, legs extended. So down on the floor. We're in here, double leg extension, it's that one. All right, set up. Go. Head and shoulders could be lifted, or they could be lowered. Whatever works best for you. So double leg extension. So bring that focus into those abs. Bring that stretch down the back of the legs. And get as much of a squeeze in those tummy muscles as you can. I like that stretch that you feel through the legs on this one. After this, we're going into pullovers. So hopefully you've got some weights or a kettlebell or a medicine ball or something handy for this. Pullovers after this. So that's lying on your back, lowering the weight down. There's your time. I'm going to grab these weights. So pullovers, that's here. We lower, lift back up. Pullovers, team. So again, you know this movement. Pullovers, I'm using both dumbbells here. I might even press them together as if it's one weight. Pullovers. Spine stays in neutral. Increase the work through the core. Imagine pulling the tailbone up off the floor. So deeply engage those core muscles. Or things we've done before. I could lift one leg, Do a leg extension with both feet off the floor. Alternate that extending leg. I could hold the legs at vertical. Right, or you can just place them flat on the floor. Find what works for you. We're going into a plank after this. So when you hear that change, you're going to be putting the dumbbells down. There it is. So dumbbells down, roll it over into a plank position. I'm going to go high plank because I'm going to mix this with gecko. So high plank mixed with gecko. So again, you could do this, or you might want to work just on that plank position. Might prefer to go low plank. Right, strict with your form then. So really lengthen those legs. If you're in high plank, lengthen the arms, go the shoulder blades down the back. There's actually a lot of work going on through the shoulders here. Staying on the floor. After this, you're into dips. You're going to be rolling over. There's your time, rolling back over to seated. Plant the hands down on the floor, fingertips pointing towards the heels. Lift the bum up off the floor. Tricep dips. Good. Keep those shoulder blades locked down. So tricep dips. Ooh, they have a burn going on there. Youch. Oh, 25 seconds to go. This is going to be a long interval, this one. We're back up on our feet after this. You're going into a kettlebell squat. That focuses more into the glutes. So if you've got that kettlebell, which I don't, but if you've got one, you could use it and use the dumbbells and try and bring that focus into the glutes. Still got 8 seconds left here. Oh, there's time up on our feet. Oh, that was horrible. Right, so kettlebell squat, arms hang, you go down and up. There, you bring that emphasis into the glutes by pushing the hips back. So that movement comes from not bending the knees, but from driving the hips back. The knees just bend naturally. So think of that movement coming from the hips. Push back. There, keep the back strong. Drive forwards, get that squeeze in the glutes. Back, forwards. And if you're doing that, the knees should just soften and you should feel that stretch through the hamstrings as well, even in this softened knee position, because you're pushing the hips back and the knees just bend as they need to. After this, going back into cardio, jumping jacks. So weights down. So half jacks or full jumping jacks. Ready to go? Here we go, 45 seconds. So bring that heart rate back up. Oh. Hi team, I hope you're working out there. Might turn it up a notch if you can. So the last 3 intervals after this. Good. Nice work in the live class. Yep, I can see you all going for this. Good. So we're staying on our feet after this. You're going to grab your dumbbells and you're going into an overhead press. So that's a triceps exercise. And then you're back on the floor for the last 2. Okay, there's your time. Grab your weights. So overhead press. I'll give you a couple of options. You're standing tall, push up high, behind the head, overhead press. There. So I'll come a little bit closer. So overhead press, we drop behind, push high, behind, high. See how the elbows stay high. There. So working into the triceps. See how the shoulders stay down. There. You could mix that up with a shoulder press in here. You could do a few of each, or you could focus on one. Mindful of your posture. So the back stays up straight, shoulder blades stay down. There, standing tall, standing strong. After this, last 2 intervals, we're down on the floor. We've got that crisscross combination that we've been doing. There's your change, down on the floor, crisscross combination. So that was from here, crisscross, leg extension with the toe touch, crisscross other side. See how smooth you can get that movement. Can you do this without any faltering, without any hesitation from one movement to the next? Anticipating what's coming. So if you've not done these classes for the last week or so, this is a combination of crisscross, straight into a single leg extension, and then that sets you up for crisscross on the other side. Coordinating those movements though, not as simple as it should be. Last interval, roll it back over, you into press-ups. Of course we're going to finish with press-ups. Set it up strong. 45 seconds, your best set of press-ups, go. After working the triceps, press-ups are going to feel like a lot of fun. Press-ups. This to finish this run through the circuit. So your best set of press-ups, team. Thinking about your form. Shoulders locked down solid. Elbows either tucked in at the sides, or if you're deliberately doing this, that wide arm press-up, elbows could go out to the side and make sure the shoulders are locked down. The chest stays open. There's time. Okay, that's us. Oh, and yes, the clock just times out our recovery. Is that us? There it is. All right, shake it out. Whoa, good work, team. Up we get, grab a drink of water if you need it. And then we're going through again. All right, I'm going to reset the timer. So, team, get ready to go. Grab your drink of water. 45 seconds on each one. Can we do that? Have we got enough time for that? I'm going to drop that down to 40 seconds. So just a slight change. 40 seconds on each one. That should give us time to do it. Okay? I think we're good. All right, team. You ready as well? So you know what's coming up. Ready to work this. Last time through. This to finish. Okay. So it's a big circuit. 2 times through. That's your class this morning. Squat to press. Get yourself ready. 40 seconds. Team. Going in. 5 seconds. Squat to press coming up. Get ready. Set. Go. All right, so second time through. You know what's coming up. Expecting good stuff here. Squat to press. Only 40 seconds. Twenty seconds left. So our first few exercises, we had squat to press. You then went into that in and out agility, and then into lunge backs. There's your time, dumbbells down, in and out agility. So stepping in, stepping out. Ready to wind it up? Here we go. That was your timer started. Right, so driving with the arms. Twenty seconds left. Turn up a notch if you can. So let's keep up that intensity, keep up that focus. Lunge backs coming up. 10 seconds left. Okay, here we go. So we start feet together, standing tall, back up straight, pelvis level, stepping back into that lunge and back up to center. There's your timer started. So with nothing else too fancy added to this lunge, you can focus on your form. We lunge back, the pelvis stays level, even into that lunge position. Back stays up straight, power up using the strength from the legs, but that stability you've generated through the core, reinforcing spine alignment, particularly through the upper back and through the shoulders as well. So all of that going on as you do this simple lunge back. Oh, legs getting a bit of a burn here. So after this, we're down on the floor. We've got that combination, starting with the double leg extension, getting your weights to pull over handy though. I've got those ready for pullovers. Double leg extension first. There we go, double leg extension. Nice. So hopefully you're fully extending those legs right up towards the ceiling. Getting into the time of year for doing outdoor classes. Not this morning, it's a wet day here. Sometime soon, might be seeing some of you outdoors for the class. Not today. Feet down. Find your dumbbells, find your weights, pullovers. All right, set up, pullovers. That was your timer started. So again, bring that focus back to the core. Actually, right now, doing this outside would be quite nice. Oh, it's quite warm in here, but it's that kind of not raining, but still wet day outside. That'd be quite nice. Pullovers here. Then it's into, it was plank after this, wasn't it? Plank with the gecko as well. Dumbbells down, roll it over into plank. So this was plank with a gecko. And then we had dips after this. Oh, horrible dips. So powerful knee drive ups if you're doing gecko. Yes, it's the leg that's moving, but think of that power and strength coming from the core, coming from the obliques, driving the knee up towards the elbow. Time, roll it over. Okay, dips. Right, hands flat on the floor. Fingertips towards the heels, lift the bum up off the floor, tricep dips. Right, let's get through this set and then we're back on the feet for a kettlebell squat. Oh, we had last night we had a little seal rescue adventure. Went out to play with the boys at 10 o'clock, as you do. And down at the shore we found this little seal pup just washed up on the shoreline. It was right at the high tide point, and the tide was up, so it wasn't far from the water's edge, but it couldn't get back in. Or we didn't think it could get back in. So we had a little bit of a rescue mission, try and get it back into the water. It didn't look very happy, so we thought we'd help it out. Right, from here, we're back up on our feet. Grab your dumbbells or grab your kettlebell. This is our kettlebell squat. Down here, drive up high. Kettlebell squat, emphasis through the hips, through the glutes, push back, stand straight. Squeeze into those glutes. So we debated for a while how we're going to rescue the seal pup. And in the end, I sent the boys back up to the house to get a long plank of wood. And I thought we could just gently nudge it back into the water. So the boys, holding one end each, brought this plank of wood back down to the shore. And we approached stranded seal pup and just gently gave it a nice friendly little nudge. And as soon as we did, realised that the seal pup was absolutely fine. It could move itself, and off it popped into the water. Put the dumbbells down, jumping jacks. But, okay, let's just get this going. Jumping jacks, go. Seal pup dived into the water, swam straight over to the other side of the little inlet, and climbed upon the rocks on the other side, and stranded itself on the other side. So, I'm not sure what's going on with this seal pup. I only go down and see if it's still there. I think it probably got stranded from its mother. And was, not sure what the chances for seal pup are, but we'll go down and have a look this morning. Jumping jacks, overhead press, coming up next. So there we go. Basically, I was just trying to distract you from tricep dips there. We're overhead press. This is behind the head. Press up high. Press up, lower down. mix it up with that shoulder press. And talking of distraction, the whole thing was really a complete distraction from going to bed for the boys. Bedtime got pushed back to more like 11 o'clock last night. Overhead press, mixed up with or without that shoulder press. 10 seconds left here, then we're into our last pair of exercises. You've got that crisscross combination and then press ups to finish. Here we go then, back on the floor, crisscross combination, set up, crisscross, elbow to knee, into that toe touch. Smooth transitions without faltering. Anticipating which way you're rotating. So whichever way you rotate on the toe touch, that's the way the torso rotates again as you do that extension for crisscross. It's like you're doubling up with that rotation. Press ups to finish after this. Here we go, last interval, press ups to finish. Set up strong. Go. So this to finish, last interval, last circuit, press ups. We'll do one quick stretch. After this, you can spend longer stretching in your own time. I think we'll be coming up to 9:30, if not just gone. Good, keep it going. So whatever you're doing in this interval, whether it's press ups or maybe you swap for something else, keep it going until you hear that timer. Doesn't quite feel right without that fanfare, but whenever you hear that bell, there it is. Right, turn it over, sit down, legs out in front of you, into a stretch. There's our little timer. Have we finished? Yes, we have. Right. Lengthen the legs, reach down towards the toes, into that spine stretch forwards. Just going to do a quick stretch here, and then we'll finish there. So spine stretch forwards, just flexing out through the ankles, and then gently pulling in, just stretching out, trying to ease out any tension through the back of the legs, through the Achilles, whilst hinging forwards from the waist. So find that stretch, and then just hold it at that point of stretch and breathe into it. Good, try and release that tension. Refine the length of those worked muscles. And then bring that back up and relax. So I reckon that's just about time. Yes, it is, bang on 9:30. Excellent, so circuit class. Wow, that's pretty tough, isn't it? 12 intervals twice through, hitting all the muscles in the body. Well worked. All right, team, live class is still there. Recording class, hope you got through that. Next one is Friday morning. I'll see you there. Good job, team. Thank you. See you then.